Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. I am with Glenn Kellaway from the basement. We're doing a live chat, but we're recording it.
We are.
Because we don't want to be disturbed, do we, Glenn?
No. Thank you for having me on, Larry.
You're welcome. I couldn't find anybody else. I was desperate. It's just Glenn. Oh, right.
Yeah. I seem to be that guy. I'm the guy who's always a loser sitting in his basement doing nothing.
I messaged 20 other YouTubers first, and you were the 21st.
Well, I'm glad I could accommodate
you. Said, I could do it. I go, dang it.
Because I was excited that you brought me on to do these two albums, Hiromi and Edmar Castaneda and Jaco Pastorius. I think these are going to be really interesting, Larry. And thank you very much for that. I've worked really hard at.
I thought we were going to review and rank the Godfather trilogy and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Oh, I got kind of mixed up here. Sorry.
No, we are ranking the songs. Great idea, I thought of, Glenn. From my two favorite Creedence Clearwater Revival albums, Bayou Country, that was the first one I ever heard. One of the first albums I ever owned. And then Cosmo'S Factory. But I love all albums. I love all the Ccr.
Great albums.
Yeah. So what we'll do because there's 18 songs, 3.
Oh, Larry's doing math. This might take a while. Carry the.
We'll do. You do number 18, 17, and 16 first.
Okay.
What is the least favorite, not necessarily the worst, of these two albums?
My number 18. I think you're going to see a bit of a pattern with my first 4 picks, probably. My number 18 is Ooby Dooby.
Hey,
the Roy Orbison cover. Yeah, not that it's not a great cover. John Fogerty does great rock and roll covers.
Yeah,
but mostly it's number 18 because it's a cover, and it's probably my least favorite of all the covers. Even though I like all the covers. Does that make sense?
Do you knock it a couple notches down if it is a cover, no matter what?
I didn't in a lot of cases, but I did in some.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, that's number 18.
Number 17, I guess here's the pattern. My Baby Left Me. Another cover.
Yeah. Great
rock and roll song. Who did the original of this?
I don't know.
Me neither. I should have looked at that. Does it say who wrote that? Arthur Crudup.
Yeah. He sounds familiar. Yeah,
he is. He's written a lot of old rock and roll songs. So, number 17, My Baby Left Me, again, mostly because it's a cover. John Fogerty does a great version of it. Creedence, it's awesome. Number 16, Good Golly, Miss Molly. Little Richard song, classic rock and roll song. That one's from Bayou Country. The first 2 were from Cosmo'S Factory. I should have said that. Cool. So.
Okay. And before we get further on this, just let the viewers know what you think of CCR overall, and when you first heard them and the albums. Your favorite albums of theirs, and blah blah blah.
I think when underground radio was king in the rock music thing in the late 60s, 68, kind of when all that started, playing albums, full albums and stuff. The first Creedence album came out that year. And Susie Q and I Put a Spell on You were all over the radio.
Yeah.
So that was my introduction to Creedence, and I just loved those songs, but I never bought the first album. Bayou Country came out, and I bought that right away.
Yeah.
And just, freaking loved it.
Yeah.
And that was back in my my experimental days.
Yeah.
And I was 16 years old, and songs like Graveyard Train and that were just, killer to me.
Did you see them live?
I never did. I saw Fogerty live once.
Yeah.
And he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Really good.
And between these two, what is your favorite CCR album overall?
Bayou Country.
Really? Yeah. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Cosmo'S Factory would be a close second.
Yeah.
I think Cosmo'S Factory could be a greatest hits album.
Yeah. 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 Okay, my number 18, And I like this. I like all of the songs a lot. So number 18 is still a good song. But back in the day when I was younger, it's the one song I couldn't. Well, actually, there's two songs I couldn't stand, and they're 18 and 17. But like I said, I like them now. Number 18, do 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 do.
Wow, that song I just said
for like 10 minutes.
Oh man,
Graveyard Train. Yeah,
I know, but John Fogerty's vocals in that are just so good.
Yeah. But it's just the music. It's like it doesn't really change or anything. I appreciate it more now.
Wow.
And the other one, which was definitely a song I used to hate, but now, I like Run Through the Jungle.
Okay. That was actually that was a single, right? They actually had a hit with that.
Yeah. And number 16 is a cover. I hate covers, Glenn. My Baby Left Me, which is excellent.
Okay. Yeah, we were that was number 17 to me, so we're pretty close on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at what, 15, 14, and 13?
Yep.
My number 15 is Before You Accuse Me, a blues cover. Second song on Cosmo'S Factory. Great song. I think other people have done it better, but they do a good job of it. I always like Clapton's version of it much better. Even though Eric Clapton's a wanker now, I have to give him credit. So that's my number 15. My number 14, also from Cosmo'S Factory, is Up Around the Bend.
Ooh, that's low.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just getting even with you for Graveyard Train.
Okay.
And my number 13 would be Bootleg, the second track on Bayou Country.
Yeah. Bootleg.
Yeah. Although I love the guitar in that and the feel of the song. It's good.
Number 15 for me. It's one of those dreaded cover songs. Ooby Dooby. Which you had pretty low too.
Yeah, 18.
You had it.
That's my worst.
18? Yeah, 18. Number 14, Bootleg. We're pretty
close on that one.
But like I said, I love the song. Number 13, Before You Accuse Me.
Wow.
Yeah, see,
we are pretty in these middle pieces, if you want to call, we're in the kind of the meat of the order here. We're right in line with each other, Larry. So I'm going to go 12 and 11, 10, and then we'll do one each.
Yep.
Okay, number 12. You already mentioned it. Run Through the Jungle. That was your number 17. Yeah, it's one of the weaker singles, I think.
Yeah.
I would say. Number 11. Proud Mary.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if it got overplayed.
Yeah.
And I think Tina Turner do a better version of it than Creedence. And but it's a cool song.
Yeah.
So that's my number 11. And now we're into the top 10. My number 10, Travelin' Band.
A kick-ass song, if I can say kick-ass.
It is. You can say kick.
Okay. My number 12 is Good Golly, Miss Molly. Great vocals by John, of course.
Yeah.
The Little Richard. I don't know if it's been a long time since I've heard the Little Richard version, but he kind of did a pretty good version of it, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Number 11, Traveling Band.
Wow, that was my number 10.
And number 10, Up Around the Bend. So we're kind of,
Yeah. We did not collaborate on this at all before this video started.
No, we didn't. Yeah. We were planning to cheat, but we decided not to.
Wow. You're getting much smarter as that you hang around. The more you hang around with me, Larry, the better you're getting. I think.
I've been told I'm getting very intelligent.
Now we're doing one at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then these 9 songs are really hard to rank. This is where I started to have problems. Because they're all classics. Who'll Stop the Rain It's number 9. Absolutely love that song.
Yep.
That's about Woodstock.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
He has 2 classics about rain. So there's Who'll Stop the Rain and Have You Ever Seen the Rain? They are
maybe,
different.
I wonder if I got that wrong. Maybe it's Have You Ever Seen the Rain that's about Woodstock. One of the 2 is.
Yeah. they're pretty similar songs about the rain. And then he was going to do a 3rd song with CCR called The Rain Song.
Yeah. Or Rain.
Yeah, Rain.
Yeah.
My number 9, this is, I feel, if we ever did a top 10 underrated CCR songs, this would be right near the top. Penthouse Popper.
Oh, I
Killer
love
guitar
Penthouse
work.
Popper.
And it's really, never really talked about. But
I love that.
Yeah.
There's a part in that song that has got me from the first time I've heard it, and it still gets me every time when he goes, and if I was a hacksaw.
Yeah.
That guitar just kind of sounds like a hacksaw when it's doing. Oh, man. That's killer. Wow. That might show up a little higher up on my list. Number 8. Long as I Can See the Light, Larry.
Yeah.
Great song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8 for me. And this just shows you, how John Fogerty could kind of do even country so well with Looking Out My Back Door.
Mm-hmm.
And the lyrics are so kind of silly and funny. It's very, for back in the day, it was very different for a band like CCR to be doing that. And it's
great song.
Yep.
One of my old bands, we used to do that song.
Yeah.
Number 7 for me, Larry, is Looking Out My Back Door.
Wow. I've heard of that song.
Looking Out My Back Door. Great tune.
Number 7 for me is, I don't know if you've heard this one before, but it's called Who Will Stop the Rain?
Yes, I think I've heard that before. Who'll Stop the Rain? That's your number 7. Why do I have it right down as your number 9? Okay, my number 6, Born on the Bayou.
Whoa, that's
opening track for Bayou Country. It's a great song. I absolutely love it. These top ones, Larry, are all I saying that's number 6 is an insult to the song. It could be number 1.
And they were the one band, they released 3 albums in 1969.
Yeah.
And nowadays a band will release 1 album every 10 years.
Yeah. And I'd even looked up how many hit records they had in that period too, over a 12-month period. I mean, they were just all over the radios.
Yeah. Okay, my number 6 is, and such great passionate vocals by John Fogerty, Long as I Can See the Light. Oh yeah. And I think he's playing the saxophone on that too.
Does he play the sax
himself?
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. You know what I'm going to say? Having seen, when you go see Paul McCartney, it's like every song is like just so memorable to you.
Yeah.
And it's such a memorable experience. You've seen him, you know what I mean, right? It's all of a sudden it's a Beatles song, then it's a McCartney. So
it's
the catalog is
what's that song he's playing?
Well, it's just overwhelming almost when you go see. And when I saw Fogerty, I had the same feeling. He's the only other one besides McCartney where I went, this guy's just a hits machine. Like it's just unbelievable.
And a very underrated guitarist, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 5 for me, Larry, is the one you already mentioned, Penthouse Popper. One of my favorite Creedence songs. I love it off of Bayou Country.
Yeah.
Short song, but just perfect. The guitar work in that song is just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, John Fogerty, I mean, songwriting, guitar, production. He did all the production on their albums and amazing. Number 5 for me. Now this, in past years, would have been lower, but even though it kind of drags on in a bit too long, it's still awesome. I heard it through the grapevine.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Wow. My number 4, Larry, is dun, dun, dun,
Really?
dun,
That song
dun,
sucks,
dun,
Glenn.
dun, dun. Stop me when the song's over.
Okay, I got it. I
Dun,
got the riff.
dun, dun. It's repetitive, I
Yeah,
admit, but the
yeah,
vocal performance is just so good when he
yeah.
just waiting down that grave. Just
You
the way he
sound just like him.
sings. Oh man, it's just so sweet. I love it. Number 4. I think the top 4 are all tied for number 1 with me.
Yeah. Now, number 4 for me, I just had to put Proud Mary at number 4 out of respect for it because, like you said, it's overplayed. I never need to hear this. Not that I've heard it that much, but once you've heard the song a few times, you kind of you get it, right?
Well, there's two Creedence songs I would put in then together. Lodi, Stuck in
Yeah.
Lodi again, and Proud
Yeah.
Mary. They're both
Yeah.
like everybody covers them.
Yeah.
You can't go to see a cover band that don't do one of those songs.
Yeah.
Like it's just,
Yeah. And I love the story of him writing it. All he had at first was the title Proud Mary, right? And then later he added the first couple of lines. But when he was writing it, he knew he had a classic.
Yeah.
Like he knew, okay, the band's on its way because this is a good one.
Yeah. Do you like the Ike and Tina Turner version?
Oh yeah, it's better than the Ccr version, of course.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Number 3, Larry, Heard It Through the Grapevine. One of the great covers of all time. You talk about Hendrix owning All Along the Watchtower and Joe Cocker owning With a Little Help from My Friends. Well,
Yep.
Ccr owns Heard It Through the Grapevine. It's a great song by the Temptations too, but oh my Lord. And the guitar work in that song, the lead breaks, and it's like 11. How long is it? It's got to be 9, 10.
11 minutes.
11 minutes long. Yeah, amazing. Number 3. So I
And
do have a cover in the top.
Let's give a little bit of credit to Stu Cook and Dougie Clifford.
Yeah.
They were a very good rhythm section.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
just kind of sad the way they.
Yeah,
it's the same with Grand Funk with Mark Farner and the other two, like almost the same kind of.
It is
Yeah.
Same dynamic.
Yeah. Number 3 for me is Born on the Bayou.
Wow. I can't argue with you.
No, you can't.
No. What a great opening track. That's one, when we talk about the greatest opening tracks, I mean, that's got to be up there too.
Yeah, the feedback and then do. Yeah.
So I'm at number 2 now, right?
Oh, I know. What
Speaking of great opening tracks, I just said Bayou, Born in the Bayou is a great opening track. A better opening track, Ramble Tamble. Oh my God. The guitar in that,
I think that middle section with the guitar. I've said this before. I think he was inspired by the Beatles. I Want You, She's So Heavy.
Oh, it's kind of the same type of thing.
But
although,
he changed it up,
yeah,
and got it speedier and speedier. But the whole band was so tight on that.
Yeah,
and the guitar work.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Yeah. He did that when I saw him.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Well, Glenn, my number 2 is Keep On Chooglin'. That I think I used to play air guitar to that. I was the originator of playing the air guitar because I used to.
I've heard that. I've heard that about you.
And
you don't get enough credit, Larry.
It's one of my favorite. I mean, when he does those guitar solos, it's one of my favorite moments in music when he does that.
Yeah, and the harmonica.
Yeah, and the harmonica. Ooh. I'm not a fan of the harmonica, but I love it.
In that song, it's powerful.
Yeah.
Well, Larry, that's my number 1. Keep On.
I don't believe it.
Oh, what a song!
Yeah,
it choogles along, Larry.
Yeah,
just choogles. That's what it does.
Yeah,
it's a great song. Like you said, the guitar work in that song. I love the harmonica in it, and that version they do at Woodstock.
Yeah,
is epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what your number 1 is, Larry.
I think my number 1 is Ramble Tamble. And, I've gone back and forth between, Keep On Chooglin' and Ramble Tamble for years. But I think Ramble Tamble there's a bit more work put into it, I guess.
Yeah.
Just, and, the change up in it and everything. So.
Wow.
And the lyrics too are really good.
We
So
were in step pretty good on this one.
yeah,
There wasn't any controversies really.
darn it.
And I wonder if
oh,
we had somebody else do this. That'd be interesting.
yeah.
Somebody else
Most of-
should pick up on this and do a thread on this and see if anybody differs, because that was good.
Most impressive is we didn't slap each other.
No, not once. Well, I tried to reach over, but
I know.
you weren't there.
We could talk about Will Smith now for quite a while.
Oh yeah, I'm not sick of that. Yeah, shut up.
But I guess I might edit this part out. But I guess the Academy or whatever wanted him to leave, and he wouldn't.
Well, except
but they could have just forced him out.
The guy who was there says they didn't really come up to him and said leave. They went to his publicist behind the scenes and went, maybe Will should leave. Yeah. Well, Will doesn't want to leave. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was no this bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, that whole thing is making me vomit. I'm on Chris Rock's side. Sorry.
Oh, of course. I think most people are.
Yeah. I don't care. I think he should have. Will Smith would have been in his right to stick up for his wife and sit back in the chair and go, "Don't talk about my fucking wife." That would have been fine with me.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have been okay with that. But getting up and physically assaulting someone.
Yeah. Being the tough guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what a time to do it. And then he wins an award.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it also took away from everybody else's awards.
It did. Took away from the whole. Right? Well, it took away from the whole night. Who even care? Who even knows who? Whatever movie won Best Academy Award. That's normally you'd be talking about for a week, and nobody even knows who won. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's stupid. I hope Chris Rock sues his ass.
Yeah.
That's just me getting angry.
I know. I'm getting mad too. It's open. So remember, subscribe. Glenn, tell us about your channel.
Glenn Kellaway from the basement. I just like to talk about music in general and share the passion. Currently started a series on the decade of 64 to 74, which I've uploaded one episode that's doing really well. A lot of views. And because I'm kind of out of my basement this week with some construction going on, I haven't had a chance to do part 2. But I should record that on the weekend and have it up and running, and that's it.
Now, the viewers don't know this, but they are putting a swimming pool in Glenn's basement.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going to sit in my lime green Speedo and do my videos. It'll be very interesting.
Oh, and by the way, I want to thank Glenn publicly for the Boss. Is it Boss?
Bose
speakers that he gave me. They are awesome, Glenn.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
they
very
work
happy
good.
With the sound.
They work good. You notice the difference?
Yeah. You notice the I wasn't expecting the sound to sound that good, right? It was just, it's just music, and then wow, that sounds better.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Now I think you got that wrong, Larry. I said if you like them, you can give me $100.
Oh no, I didn't hear that part. Glenn.
Oh,
I'll get back to you. I'll talk to Molly about it.
All right. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying them.
Okay, thanks, Glenn.
Okay. Have a great day, everyone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.